Have you ever thought, what am I thinking? Best question you could ask. Marianne Williamson guides you on a daily spiritual journey that starts with your mind. Time to get your miracle thought for the day.
Hi, I'm Marianne Williamson, and here is your miracle thought for the day. Sometimes the problem is not your position, but your personality. How many times do we have situations occur in life where we feel that somebody just isn't hearing us? And then we remember the concept from the Course in Miracles. Only what you are not giving can be lacking in any situation. Sometimes you feel so much like you're right, and they just need to understand that you're right. And so you don't see where you're called upon to make any changes. Sometimes it's not your position that's the problem. It's how you express yourself. It's the energy that people are feeling from you. I remember during the Oscar ceremony this year when Sean Penn accepted his Oscar for Best Actor, and he made some comment about feeling appreciated by the Academy, appreciated by his fellow actors. He said, and make no mistake about it, I know how difficult I make it sometimes for you to appreciate me. And the whole place laughed because it's true. Nobody has ever doubted the greatness, the brilliance of Sean Penn's acting, but there have been times where his behavior and the way he has expressed himself has made it difficult for people to appreciate him. So that's what I want to ask you right now. The point here is not about whether or not you are quote-unquote right. If other people are having a difficult time seeing your position in a situation, it might not be that your position itself is so wrong, but it might be that you are so triggered by the situation that the way you present yourself makes it difficult for people to hear you. If you take this concept, only what I am not giving can be lacking in any situation, which is a principle from A Course in Miracles, and you think of any situation that's occurring in your life right now, things are not working, and you say, what am I not giving here? Let's say you are having someone work on your apartment. It could be a handyman. It could be a contractor in your house. It could be anything. And these days, with so much stress going on with the economy and everything else, there are a lot of situations we might not feel like we're getting the bang for our buck. We might not feel things are unfolding in a way we need them to unfold, whatever it is. And so what happens is that we become stressed, or we become triggered by some issue inherent in the circumstance. And so we then begin to express ourselves in a way that other people close their hearts to. The Course in Miracles says, people hear you on the level you speak from. So if you have allowed stress or anger or trigger or an underlying feeling of being insulted or undervalued to affect your personal expression, then don't expect a miracle, because your personal expression is the conduit of the miracle. Your personal expression is where there's either love or fear. Often we think, well, if I'm right, then I should get the miracle. Your being right is part of it. The miracle has to do with love, not with being right. The miracle has to do with the energy with which you express yourself. Now, it's also true that when you address this aspect of the situation, when you say, okay, my only job is to let go my resistance to love, to open my heart, to make all harsh places gentle within myself, then not only does that mean that other people will be able to hear you and appreciate you more, it also means that you will be able to hear them more. Because if you had taken this sort of harsh stance before, that had solidified them within their position. So not only could they not hear you, you couldn't hear them. And you always want to be open to the possibility that other people have an idea better than yours. You always want to be open to the idea, not just the idea, but the realization that everybody's smart here, guys. No one has a monopoly on truth. There's always something you can learn from another person. So if you are solid in some position and you're entrenched there, then what that means is that you don't have ears to hear. Not only is your tongue not blessed, your expression not blessed, but your ears are not blessed. Your personal expression, your articulation, your words, they're blocked. You're deflecting the love then, you're deflecting the miracle, but also it blocks your ears. You're not hearing the love from other people. So that's why no matter what the situation, the Course in Miracles says, do you prefer to be right or to be happy? If your only insistence is on the idea that you're right, then not only will you not necessarily be happy, but you're blocking the miracle. Look to yourself. Look to your own personal expression. And then, of course, we get to, well, I can't help it. This is insulting, or I can't help it. I don't agree, or I'm triggered, or whatever it is. Well, you can help it. You can ask God to help you. Let the love flow. It's not just some simplistic, fuzzy-brained idea. Let the Spirit of God soften you. Make gentle your harsh places. Not just behaviorally, by the way. This is not just behavioral change. It's a change that people can feel within your heart. And sometimes one person isn't going to give it to you, or another person isn't going to give it to you. But if you yourself allow God to give it to you, then that opens the possibilities. And somebody will show up, somebody will express themselves, something that enables you to let go. And then new things happen. And sometimes you actually learn a thing or two. Remember, it's not just your position, it's your personality. This is Marianne Williamson. This has been your Miracle Thought for the day. Remember, you can go to Oprah.com, also for Miracle Think, to see my blog for this week, and of course to check out the message boards and be part of that. Okay, much love. Have a good day.